All right, fans, we're about ready now with tag team action for you. You're looking at one team in the ring right now, Bill White and his partner Ken Timms. Their opponents across the ring are going to be Jack Brisco and Bob Orton Jr. and Roddy Piper still. Roddy, tag team action, which is always, anytime you got a tag team match going, you got a lot of fast-paced action when you got guys like Jack Brisco, Bob Orton Jr. against Ken Timms and Bill White. You've really got some combatants in the ring that really like to mix it up.
Well, you got some pros here for sure, some old pros. But I want to, except for this Ken Timms, he's starting out, and I want to show you a mistake that he made from the beginning. Instead of being warmed up enough, he's sitting there holding the ropes, warming up while they ring the bell. And Jack Brisco, being the pro that he is he is ready for action. You know, if you're not ready when you go in there, it's too late once you're in there. Now look at Orton here. You see, we're talking about building a little house of our own here. Well, we're talking about getting some guys that are a little rough and a little tough, and they're not pleasant people, all of them. But I mean, you got to get the job done. I'm talking dirty dozen. Huh?
Well, I tell you, nice. Earlier, I got a chance to talk to Paul Jones. Paul Jones had some very unfavorable comments to make about Roddy Piper.
Yeah, we sure did. Yeah, a lot of people had that lately. Yeah. What am I going to say, right? What am I going to say? You want me to sit here and insult them? Are you kidding me? What for? What are you doing? What are you doing? Trying to promote a fight here? I'm not God. He wants to fight me. He knows where I am.
All right, Brisco caught from behind by Bill White. Looked like White was trying to claw at the eyes, and as you say, Roddy, Brisco, he's really going after him. Had the foot up, kicked him into the midsection, came with a knee lift, makes the tag, and he and Orton are working very well as a tag team.
Absolutely, because after all, Jack Brisco, world's heavyweight champion. Oh, what a beautiful move by Bob Orton. Bob Orton with Bob Backlund, who is a WWF champion, went an hour straight with him, and Bob Backlund could not even come close to beating this guy. I'm talking about you got yourself a couple of champions in the ring there, but Bill White's a veteran too. He knows just what he's doing.
Got to slam Orton right into the knee of Timms and make the tag. So Timms now will come in. Talking about a couple of champions in the ring and the great athletes around.
Oh, nice neck breaker. Now I see, boy, he's learning though.
Count of one, and Orton kicked out. I was going to mention it very, very soon, fans. You'll be seeing right here the likes of Bruiser Brody, who's going to be here. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, also will be here, and Dory Funk Jr. also will be back. So I tell you,
you're talking probably the top 20 wrestlers in the whole wide world. You just named 3 of them in the top 20. That's not bad, huh, for a nationwide television.
That's not bad. And look at the champions. When you're talking about the world tag team champions, Sergeant Slaughter, Don Little. You talk about the Mid-Atlantic champion Paul Jones. Look at the belts, Roddy. That's indicative of the caliber of the competition, no doubt about that.
Absolutely. There ain't nobody that's a slouch. You know?
All right, Orton.
Beautiful move by Orton.
Here's Brisco, and you saw him run around and get in front of Tim to cut him off, so he couldn't get across to his partner to make a tag.
Nice. Yeah, when you're talking world tag team champions, you're talking guys, and besides that, they're fighting as a tag team all the time, as opposed to sometimes just throwing 2 guys together. They have moves, and they can think of what each other is doing, and they don't have to talk or call signals back and forth. They know what part of the body they want to work on before they go, and it's quite an advantage. Ooh.
Brisco had that abdominal stretch on Timms, and from behind he gets clobbered by White.
You notice something here. I want to just point. Boy, show you how smart Orton is. He didn't run in there to try to nail White, because all that was going to happen is the referee was going to end up pushing Orton out, and he was going to get Jack into more trouble. People ask, well, why don't you do that? He actually saved Jack. He was a help to him, not a hindrance in a situation
That's
like
a good point, Roddy, and I think you're 100% right. All right, Brisco now going to be whipped in and off the ropes. And right with the elbow. Boy, he caught him flush with an elbow right in the face.
See, there you go. Knows exactly where he is. Just like Jones knows exactly where he is. Oh, yeah.
All right, again, White whips him into the ropes. This time, Brisco was ready for him. Brisco going to make the tag, as is White. Here comes Orton. Bob Orton Jr. and Ken Timms. And boy, he goes right to work on Timms. He meets him coming through the ropes. He was angry.
Lean and mean.
Ready to go, Roddy.
All these guys are right here. Oh, except for White.
All right, Orton
just
reaches
a
back,
brawler.
makes the tag now to Brisco. Coming off the ropes.
Oh!
Another tag, and they're going to switch again.
Very good, very good. That's one important thing when you're in a tag team. It's not a solo. You must remember you got a partner. You're not trying to beat him by yourself.
Is he going to bulldog him right here?
What? I don't know what he's doing. Oh, beautiful.
Slam. That's a power
beautiful.
Slam.
Yes, you're talking to Guam.
Hook that leg, got those shoulders high, right down on the mat. No way Timms was going to get out from that. Tremendous move right here by Orton, and he got all of his power all of the pressure behind it. He even drove that shoulder right into the midsection, hooked the leg. It's all over with our winners, Jack Brisco and Bob Orton Jr.